welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian-American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials of affordable makeup. And I also highly enjoy colored contacts, which I use in all of my makeup looks and all of my videos, because to make every makeup look more interesting, bright and colorful, just like colorful eyeshadow. So in this video, I'm reviewing 3 pairs of Freshgo.shop color contacts: Crystal, Quartz, and Topaz. So if you guys are interested to see what they look like, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all the new videos I upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. Do follow me on Instagram and Twitter, the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this. So I received these color contacts from Freshgoshop. First of all, huge thank you to Freshgo team. Thank you so much for working with me and sending me this beautiful PR box. So I received 3 pairs: Crystal, Topaz, and Quartz. So the packaging looks like this. They'll look the same. It's a pretty box. It says Unico, so apparently this is the brand name because the shop is Freshgo, but the contact lens look like this. And it comes, each lens comes in a blister package like this with a contact solution. So if you guys are new to wearing eye contacts, I would highly recommend to soak these overnight. This solution they come in, it's not very good for your eyes, so it might burn. So use something like this, Renew. This is all-purpose, multi-purpose solution. Soak them overnight, make sure they're good for your eyes, and then the next day should be fine. First of all, they have US warehouse, which is a big deal. So this company ships worldwide, but since they have US warehouse, your contact lenses, it says here, will arrive in 2 to 6 days, business days, which is very fast. So that's a big advantage. They have special section of contact lenses. They have natural contact lenses, they have Halloween, special looks, they have all kind of contact lenses. All of the 3 pairs I'm going to be showing to you guys are $24.99 right now. And with the discount code Elaina 25, you can get 25% off, which brings them down to like 16 something. I mean, you can go wrong. So all of these go up to -8 in prescription strength, which is amazing. It's a big deal because some people really need vision correction and a lot of brands don't offer this. Freshgo do offer it. So I ordered 3 pairs: Topaz, that looks blue; Crystal, that's more like a muted greenish tone; and Quartz, the one I'm wearing now. These are clearly my favorite, that's why I left them for the last. Obviously, I'm filming the intro after I finish filming. So they're all the same price and the same specs. So the specs are, they're HEMA material, they're 8.6 base curve, and center thickness is 0.08 millimeters. The diameter is 14.2 millimeters, which is very standard, because the diameter is going to tell you whether it's going to make your eyes look enlarged or it's going to make it natural. So 14.2 is very natural. So I'm looking at myself, it looks very natural. It looks beautiful, just right. It looks just like natural human eye. So the water content is 38 to 40%, and it's 12 months duration. It's a great deal. They look very natural and they feel very comfortable in your eye. So the specs are the same for all the 3 pairs. So I would say these color contacts are the best for brown eyes because they cover up my brown eyes very well. They're very opaque, all 3 of them. And as you can see, the Quartz, they're extremely bright and colorful and completely cover, and all 3 of them, you'll see they're all the same. So their shop is going to be listed in the description box below. That's Freshgoshop. And each color contact lens is going to be listed down below: Topaz, Crystal, and Quartz, as well as my discount code, which is Elaina 25. I'm gonna be shamelessly promoting myself the whole video through. I love them so much, so I really want you guys to check them out and try them out. You will not regret this. This is so good. So let's get into the try on portion. So this is natural color of my eyes. The deep brown. I would say the pretty dark brown. So you can see that's my natural color. So I'm going to go pair by pair. I'm going to show you what they look like close up, and I'm going to try to show you in the daylight as well. It's already getting late here, but it's still pretty light, so you'll be able to see. So this is what topaz looks like. This is topaz. It's a pretty light blue. So I clean my hands. Everything is clean. So it's safe. Make sure that the tips of the contact lens are looking up. So if it's looking slightly outwards, it means it's inside out. So mine was actually inside out, so I turned it around. So that's a good tip for you guys. If you're not used to color contacts or not used to any contacts, make sure when you hold it in the finger, the very tips are not pointing outward, because it's gonna hurt your eye. It's not natural. It should look more like a cup like this. So. Oh my god, look at the opaqueness, guys. Let me zoom in a bit closer. I mean, that's close. Look at the opaqueness. This color, I'm just looking at the monitor because I'm gagging right now. I love it so much. That is bright AF. And just for your information, if it's your first time watching me, my aesthetic for color contacts, the brighter and the lighter is the better. I don't like natural ones, so if you're into the natural, something that just blends a little bit with the eye color, that's not me. I like this. And this did not disappoint. This is so freaking beautiful. It's probably one of the brightest and the most opaque contacts I own. Look how dark my eye is, and look how bright this is. Oh, I'm so excited. This is beautiful. I love blue, and I love gray contact. Those are my two different favorite colors. I'm not into greens that much, but this is the most dreamy, beautiful blue. And this is so comfortable and soft, and the duration is 12 months. Now, when you look close, you'll see that the pupil hole is slightly bigger on the bigger side, but it's very feathered. So I'm looking in the mirror, I'm trying to see. So it's feathered, that means even if you have dark eyes, it's still not gonna look stark. Because some contacts, when you look close and you have a pupil hole, very sharp. So if you see like a sharp line, it's gonna look like, you know, people call those bug eyes. That does not bother me because I love all kind of contacts. With this, I would say it's a more natural look because they're slightly feathered. So the blend with the dark eyes, they blend pretty well. Oh my god, I cannot wait to wear them in public. This is so beautiful. Let me put the other one in and I'll be back. And they're just gleaming. I'm looking at myself and I like bright light shining. They are so freaking gorgeous. And usually, like for my personal taste, I like the tightest and the smallest pupil holes. These are slightly bigger than the ones I like, but, there is a big but. When the pupil hole's so tiny, I get so blurry I can barely see. And if I want to drive and late at night, I can't even see because the pupil hole expands, so I can't drive in those. I love those dearly, but it's very hard to see out of those and you're very blurry. These, I'm looking everywhere now, they're very clear. They do not block my vision at all. And they still look very good and natural. Like you have to get really close to look and see that they're not my eyes. I mean, I'm very impressed. It's hard to make contacts that light to look natural on the dark eyes, and to me they look pretty natural, well, unless you get really close. But I'm so impressed. This is freaking gorgeous. Let me go to my balcony door and see if I can show you in the natural light. Well, it's 7 p.m. but you still have some light. I'm in Los Angeles and it gets dark very late. So I'm lucky there's light. So this is topaz and this is the beautiful light blue. And that's a natural light and it's not even that bright out. It's getting dark already, so they're as beautiful natural light as they are in my studio lights. I mean, I just don't want to take them out. They're so gorgeous. Oh, wow. So next one we're going to be reviewing is Crystal. So crystal is all the same dimensions, the same price and everything. And I'm back into my natural light, and this is topaz, so you can see the difference. So crystal is supposed to be more of a neutral grayish tone, I think. This is what crystal looks like. So first I want to make sure that the edges are pointing up, so this is the correct position. So open up my eyelid. And I stick it in. So this is more natural color, I would say. On my brown eyes, it looks slightly, I would say grayish, greenish kind of color. It's very pretty. It actually looks even more natural than the blue because it blends with brown eyes much better. If, even when I thought that this was natural, I think this one looks even more natural. Let me zoom you in. So this is crystal, crystal. So it looks very pretty. Although I'm not a fan of greens, I think greens doesn't really look great on me, but this is more of a grayish color. I would say it's like a grayish, greenish color. So pretty. And I think crystal means like almost like a transparent, non-specific, I think, to my opinion. So it looks really, really natural. The blue one definitely looks more like, wow, it's in your face. You can see it's like a flash and light, bright. This one is more natural. If you saw me this one during the day, you would never know that I'm wearing contacts. It has the same kind of pupil hole. It's not the largest. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the ones that I look at and I say, oh my god, it's too big. Oh, I think it's just right. It's slightly larger than some of the others, but again, visibility is perfect. The comfort is perfect. The same kind of feather effect, which makes it so natural. And I think it blends with brown eyes even more natural. So if you're not like me into the extra bright looks, like this would be more bright and extra, and this would be more natural. Like you could pass any time of the day. Anybody would meet, even close up, they would think it's your own eyes because it blends perfectly. Some brown and light eyes, they're like that. They're a little lighter outside and darker inside. So yeah, let me put the other one in and I'll show you both eyes in this light and outdoor light. So that's both crystal in the studio light. So let me go to the balcony so you can see them in the natural light. So this is natural light. I just walked up to the balcony door. So they look slightly darker, but they look very natural, especially on the brown eyes. So if you like, guys, more natural everyday looks, contact lenses, this would be for you. I'm just looking at the monitor because they're so pretty. So these are crystals, and let me try the next one. So this is the next one, quartz. So I'm wearing crystal here and quartz here. You can clearly see crystal, it looks darker in my eyes, and quartz looks right up my alley. This is like incredible. You can see a slight difference between these and the previous two ones. So these don't have as much feathering. I'm just looking in the mirror. It doesn't have feathering at all, I would say, but the pupil hole is smaller. So because the pupil hole is smaller, it doesn't really need that much feathering because it looks like it's your pupil. You know what I mean? Like the hole's your pupil. But they look great to me, in my taste. They look great in the brown eyes. This quartz is amazing. It's light, it's bright, it's extremely opaque, and it's gonna look very piercing, beautiful. I would say it's leaning greenish, grayish color, but not bright green, with a slight hint of green. It doesn't have a limbal ring, but it looks like slightly grayish bluish outline outside, which I love a lot. That is absolutely gorgeous. It makes it look so natural because there are a few blends of color. There's a little bit of yellowish greenish on the inside, and it gets grayer, and it gets almost bluish on the outer corner. Oh my god, this is gonna be my favorite. I thought topaz was my favorite, but I think quartz is gonna be my favorite out of this. This is so beautiful. Let me put the other one in and I'll show you. This is what quartz looks like. So here are the quartz. Both of them are in and they look absolutely lush. Beautiful. Very natural yet very bright. So let me go to the balcony door so you can see before it gets dark. It's already 7:30 p.m. Okay, I think we have made it. The sun hasn't set yet, I got lucky. So that's a natural light. Again, it's not the brightest light because it's already getting darker, but even in the dark-ish weather, you can see how bright they are. They are absolutely beautiful, you guys. This is the most beautiful color and they look amazing and the pupil hole is just right. I mean, I'm going to wear them tomorrow. Like I have to, I must. I highly recommend them to you guys. Like no BS, look at that. Oof, I just can't stop looking at myself. So this was all three pairs. Topaz, crystal, and quartz. They're absolutely gorgeous, all of them in their own way. I'm just living for this. So you guys, please go to the description box and check them out. So the website is Freshgo.shop. You can find all the links in the description box. Each separate contact link is gonna be listed down below, as well as my coupon code, Elaina25. I've got to promote myself. So do please check them out and shop. If you're a fan of color contacts, you're going to freaking love them. And they come with prescription strands. You can't lose. So this is one of my color contact lens review that's actually very successful. I love this. Enjoy this. They're amazing. So go shop, check them out. And leave me a comment, like this video if you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up. And do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. So do follow me on Instagram, Twitter. The links are down in the description box, as well as my Patreon group. Huge thank you to all my patrons. You guys are great. Thank you so much for your support and being around me. We have a Facebook group, we have a Telegram chat, and I do private lives for my patrons. So if you guys are interested, the link is also down in the description box. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!